Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you who have just tuned in right now, it's about to happen. My name is Daniel Mulondo. I am the host of this program here at Mitroplus Labs. Right now, we are in the studio. It's 4 minutes past 8 o'clock East African Standard Time. Good evening to you. And those of you who are in West Africa, it's already 6 p.m. East African Standard Time. We want to say hello from wherever you are. Kindly get seated, get prepared, because there's so much in stock right now as we speak. When you tune in, those who are watching us on the YouTube channel, kindly hit the subscription button and also share the same to all your friends. That is one. Now, those of you who are joining us in the webinar, that is our YouTube channel. Come on, I welcome you so in a very special way. What you do, go into your account, sit somewhere, because we're gonna interact, and it's gonna be one of the best sessions that you've ever held before. So mute yourself. Make sure that there is no echo here and there, and make sure that we are on the same page. I look forward to have you tonight. I'm about to unleash the program, share with you the program, how it is drafted, how are we moving. Leaders are getting prepared. We have those leaders who have joined us from Dubai. We have leaders who have joined us from UK, South Africa. When we come to Africa here in Namibia, West Africa, that is Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon. This time round, Burundi is on board, big time. So there's a lot, there's so much in stock. Leaders are getting excited. Leaders are getting organized. And also different blockchain enthusiasts in Africa and Uganda. I'm not going to forget Uganda. Ugandan leaders from different blockchain-based applications are here. Have joined us on the webinar. Different association, Digital Asset Traders Association of Uganda has joined us. Members from Uganda Blockchain Association have joined us. People who have joined us from Tanzania, Habari, and Kenya. Those who are from Rwanda, Mezute. So it's going to be a marathon, because we're going to use 1.5 hours in this session. Charge your phones, charge your laptops. Make sure that you are in a very quiet place. Pick each and every information that is going to be shared. One of the Chinese experts said that the faintest ink is better than the sharpest brain in the whole world. So Africans, we have a tendency of not writing down, not of documenting. So I'm going to request you to get your pen, get your notebook, note something, make sure that you record. We're going to share all these recordings to take you through. So tonight on our program, we have, as I've told you, leaders. They're going to speak. We are going to have also a program on how you guys are going to study. It's also coming. Number 3, we are also going to get a keynote speaker from Nigeria, who has joined us, one of our keynote speakers. Don't miss to learn from him. Then also, on the other hand, under the program, we shall have a Q&A session, because at the end of the day, we want everyone to understand, why are we doing this? Many people are sending their questions. They want to know, what are we working on? Why are we doing it? And how are we benefiting? Why are we doing it? Is it charity? Are we giving back to the people? We are going to answer all those simple info. So thank you so much. I look forward to see you soon. We are waiting for a lot of people joining us. Right now, as we speak on our live webinar, we have about 91 people who have just tuned in. We still have, I'm about to get our statistics on the YouTube channel. Numbers are coming through very fast. And also those who are watching us on our YouTube channel, and our platform here, YouTube, kindly right now go to Twitter and find Mitroplus Labs. Subscribe, share, and like. Also, you go to Instagram and like Mitroplus Labs. So those are the platforms we use. And those who are not in our Telegram channels, all those information, there is a virtual assistant who is trying to feed you that information in our chat room. So make sure that you get all this information, click the share. The only how you can give back to the community is by sharing. A candle loses nothing to light another candle. So that's what we are doing. How long shall we keep on crying in Africa that we are losing money in blockchain-related applications? So we are here to light this candle so that you people, you go and light the whole world. Let's make Africa a better place to live in. Let's organize ourselves, because we are in a generation of wealthy transformation. We are bringing all what is happening in future into present. So that's where we are tackling metaverse. That's where we are tackling blockchain. That's where we are tackling AI, and so on. Big data analytics, to keep you with the global trends, how we are moving. This week, we've had a couple of activities. SEC sued Binance and Coinbase in US. So it has been a very bloody week. And of recent, that was on Wednesday, we had a Twitter space where we discussed, and a couple of leaders gave their opinion why it happened. And also the same week, Apple released an Oculus, a glass, which costs over $4,000 US. So a lot of innovations are going on. The same week, we've seen, you people have been watching sci-fi movies where there are cars, robotic cars, but we've seen there's a car that was launched this week, which is in an AI format. So there's a lot of things that we're gonna go through. We want you to turn on your cameras. Those of you who are having good laptops, turn on your cameras, sit in a position where you're able to listen properly, put your lighting on, and then we begin the session. So in this segment, we start by bringing on leaders, and they update us on the current trends of blockchain and Web3 in their communities. So tonight, allow me to start with a gentleman all the way from Tanzania. Good evening, everybody. I see you're ready, fired up, and ready to share. And also, as Mr. Awil, you get prepared all the way from UK. We have Mr. Benjamin Arunda. This is a blockchain expert. Right now he's currently in UK also. We shall also move to Cameroon. We have Ambassador Humphrey Enyako. He is a very good person and a blockchain enthusiast in that region. He's going to say hello to us. We shall also cross to South Africa. We shall cross to, today we've catered for the Francophone countries. We have an expert tonight who is going to speak to you in French, you see. So get prepared. Invite your friends who are speaking French to get prepared for this. And also, the Arabic community, already we've catered also for you, because one of our Mitroplus mission is to translate all the Web3 related materials into the languages that people understand clearly. So Awil is going to speak to you in Arabic. Kindly let each one of you invite someone. We want to surpass the numbers of our, because every day we move from one stage to another. from glory to glory. And that's how we are moving, because we serve a living God. So good evening, everybody. Habari za Tanzania. And kindly request someone to unmute you. Thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hello, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning from. I am Mr. Elbariki, as introduced. I'm speaking live from Tanzania. Thank you, Chairman, Mr. Dan. I'm happy. I'm super happy to be on this call tonight. And speaking about blockchain adoption in Tanzania, it is really taking shape because our current president, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu, she's advocating blockchain technology and related opportunities. She kept that very open in one of her public speech, that the Bank of Tanzania should take a close look on blockchain technology and related opportunities, so that we don't lag behind other nations. Apart from that one, we've seen also a debate in the member of Parliament House. A number of members of Parliament have been educating the public through the Parliament, and also other members of Parliament, including ministers, have been educated about blockchain. Further, we have private initiatives of different companies that are also launching blockchain-related projects. So this is a very good news as far as blockchain technology is concerned in Tanzania. I believe this is a move for other countries as well. In Kenya, we are seeing things happening in Uganda. So together, joining hands in Africa, we are going to take blockchain to the next level. Yeah, so thank you very much.
So much for that wonderful update. I believe that we are going to another level. I've been following what has been happening in Tanzania of recent, but we congratulate the Bank of Tanzania for always being open for these kind of innovations. As I kept on reminding you, please don't miss, invite your people, invite your friends to be part of this life-changing opportunity. Someone has already paid it for you. Someone has already paid it for you to understand how everything works. Okay, let's cross to Mr. Awil. Awil is going to speak in Somali, for our Somali community. Good evening. I don't know what time it is in UK. Good evening, my brother. Kindly, if I invite you, be very fast because of time. We want to be on point. I want to appreciate some of the leaders who have just tuned in from different walks of life. Kindly feel free, get prepared. The harvest is big.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Awil. I'm greeting you all representing Somalia. And this is a great opportunity. I think there's an echo. Kindly, there's some kind of echo. Hello, Mr. Daniel. No, I can't hear you. Uh, uh, Basically, the Somali community, everyone platform. This is a great if one of the biggest projects in Africa, and one who wants to be. This is deep dive in blockchain technology, connect with us, and uh, it's a way more big than how most of the people are seeing. I know very many people are asking the questions and all that, but one thing is for sure that in this industry we need to learn a lot from the people that have already done this. Mitroplus is an example, and they have really achieved big success, and now it's time to give back to the community. We need to take the initiative. The only way we can all support each other is to come together. I can say so. Then secondly, I would love to speak Somali to my Somali people. Assalamu alaikum, dhammaantiin waan is salaamay. Magacii waa Awil Ahmed. Halkan waxaan igu soo dhaweynayaa Mitroplus Labs oo ah company oo ku takhasustay blockchain technology. Aad iyo aadna u faafinayso dadka inay cilmi siiso, inay fikirka ama waxyaabaha qaldana blockchain oo aad laga faafiyey inay ay ka faa'iido. Tan kalena waxaan dhihi karaa dadka inta u badan waxay dhibaato ama waxay la kulmeen siyaabooyin badan oo khaasatan cryptocurrency. Dhammaantiin waan is salaamay mar kale. Amal waan kaa qaad walaal. Tan kalena waxaan dhihi karaa haddaan nahay Soomaali badanaa meel walba aan joogno adduunka ka joogno inaan garab is siino oo cilmigii adduunka wax kale lagu gaaro waxa waaye waa xogta haysid. Xogta haysidna mar walba qof walba inaad u gudbisid. Yani maanta looma dhahayo kaal maalgasho lacagtaan bixi, waa cilmi bilaash, waa wax free ah oo adina aad ka faa'iidi kartid, oo adina iskaaga aad wax isku tari kartid. oo waayo cilmigan aad buu bilaarani. waxyaabo ku bilaaran waxaa ka mid ah inay aad shakhsi ahaan ku shaqaysan kartid. ani aan la hadlayo waan ku shaqaystaa, waana ka faa'iidaa. marka si walbo cilmigu bilaarani, marka qofku inuu waqti geliyo. macadkana hadda Mitroplus Labs ee wado inuu qof walba iska diiwaangeliyo aan jeclaan lahaa, oo link baa jiro oo qof walba u diri lahaa qof kale. kadib intaasna waxyaabaha xogta kale oo dheeri ah insha Allah qof walba u heli doonaa. intaas kadibna waxaa jiro urur aan samaynay annaga iyo dad badan kala duwan. waxa waaye Somali Blockchain Association. qof walbana uu ka faa'iideysan karaa oo uu ka mid noqon karaa bilaash waaye. website-ka tagi kartiin. inta u badanna waxaan dhihi karaa dadka yani inay lisku imaado ama xog la siiyo waa inaan badanaa meel sax inaan helno. intaas xogta kusoo koobaya dhammaantiin mahadsantihiin. Thank you so much, our host, Mr. Daniel, and Mitroplus Labs, a great initiative, and I really I'm grateful to be part of this great initiative. One thing is for sure, we need to stick as one big community, and the only way, if you have not yet, if you are new here, you need to follow all the channels. You need to follow all the social media platforms of Mitroplus Labs. We have Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube, and also the leaders are also there. Their channels, you need to follow them because that's where always the updates, the new updates are always posted there. And then for the registration for the new people, there's a link you can register. Those who want to learn about blockchain technology, and that is my
thank you so much
platform tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Greetings to all the people in the Somali community, Blockchain Association of Somalis. We are very grateful for you, ladies and gentlemen, because I happen to always transact with most Somalis because they understood one of the products on blockchain, which is finance. So it's a great opportunity. Before I leave UK, allow me to cross to Mr. Benjamin Arunda. Kindly unmute, ask for someone to unmute you right now. Yes, I am able to see you here on the screen. Mr. Benjamin Arunda, good evening from UK. First and foremost, tell us, of recent I saw you in one of the blockchain events in UK. You even managed to send a signal for East African market to notify them that, look, this is where we are going. Say hi to the people because a lot of people are watching you right now on this forum.
Thank you, my friend Daniel Mulondo. Yeah, it's really a great pleasure to be here, man. I've been planning to join one of these sessions, and because of the time difference, a few hours of time difference, often I miss. But today I managed to join, and man, I'm really, really happy because of the turnout is good. Yeah, this is a great show of the growing numbers in the blockchain and crypto community in Africa. And I mean, let the numbers grow even to 1,000. Yeah, I'll really be happy to see across. Man, I'm happy to hear from Awil that Somalia as well is really growing with regard to the blockchain community. That is really good news, by the way. And we want to see representation from West Africa, from more representation from Francophone Africa and across Africa. Yeah, so with regard to the London Blockchain Summit, I don't know what I can say, but just that, I mean, there is nothing new that is being done out here. What everybody else is doing is building communities and building products, yeah? Even here, they value community and they value just working out, yeah? Building the products, not just talking, but building a solution and studying, expanding the community and learning more what really blockchain is. So at the conference, I mean, there were a number of Africans, by the way. There were a few representation from, there was a guy from Nigeria. Yeah, there were also a few people here and there from Africa, and some of them will stay here as well. But really, it was a coming together of different communities of within the blockchain community, different projects. Yeah, so I think let's keep pushing and let's keep growing the community. There is nothing new that Europeans or Londoners are doing different with regard to building the community, other than just committing themselves and also building solutions, yeah? And yeah, I don't think I don't think anything can stop us from growing and building the community even bigger in Africa too. Thank you, Daniel. I hope I've not left out anything. I think you're muted.
Yeah, thank you so much for that kind of remark. I believe your stay in UK is adding value. You're bringing knowledge home because you've been very focal in the East African market when it comes to blockchain architecture. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you.
Alonda. Let's keep building. Let's invite all our friends to always be here. Very soon we'll be joining. There's another lady who is joining us all the way from Zambia, Mrs. Kapwepwe Mlengwa. She's one of the vibrant ladies in blockchain, and she has advised lots of government on blockchain in Africa. So let's cross to Ghana. Ghana, allow me to invite, Cameroon, sorry. Allow me to invite Mr. Ambassador Enyaku Humphrey. Ambassador Enyaku Humphrey, kindly come forward. Ask to unmute yourself, and then you say, we need to, why we are prioritizing these other countries, because they have not said anything before, and we want to first give you the opportunity. Cameroon is found in West Africa, and it has a group of 2 people, the Anglophone and the Francophone. So Ambassador Humphrey, he comes from the Anglophone country, part of it, in Douala. The next time I'll be in Douala, I'll make sure that I bring greetings from East Africa. Okay, as it's coming through, let's cross to Kenya. Let me ask Mrs. to unmute yourself so that we have you on Zoom. Kenyan leader, you there?
Yes, Daniel, so sorry. Just
Zowena, yes. Come through, please.
yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Zowena. Good evening from Kenya.
Good evening. How are you?
Very fine.
Welcome to the students.
Yeah, how is Nairobi? What is the state of blockchain today as we speak?
So I was going to talk about the adaptation of blockchain in East Africa. Although it has been quite slow, it has been progressive. Yeah, and it's been made popular, I guess, by individuals, by businesses, and the rise of Bitcoin in Africa. So let's take Kenya, for instance. Kenya has the introduction of BitPesa, which is a money remittance platform that allows individuals to convert the Bitcoin into the local currency without having a middleman involved in it. Rwanda also, I was reading, that has an initiative called Bitland, which leverages the Ethereum blockchain to protect land ownership, and by making the land database available for the public. I was reading also Ethiopia, the educational minister sometime back introduced made an announcement for the introduction of creation of national database that will use blockchain to store students' identities. So yeah, I believe blockchain is here to solve the problem that Africa has been having. Problems in insecurity, healthcare, corruption, underdevelopment, and poverty. And even the common currency that the African leaders have been trying to get. So I think Bitcoin, though has been slow, it's coming up steady. So yeah, it's good. It's good here, and we're ready. We're ready. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zoena. I'm afraid you're a very brief lady. That is very good. Yeah, you've talked about national database. This week we've had an engagement with a very big team here in Uganda. They're working on digitization and identification on blockchain. It's something which is amazing because government is able to trace, because one of the key challenges in Africa, it is on the traceability. You can't trace someone. You can't know this person is coming from where is the source. We don't have addresses. So these gentlemen have built a system that will be used by the government to trace, for traceability on blockchain. So when you've told me what Ethiopia is doing, that was something that is taking us to the right direction. So thank you so much for that Warm welcome. Let's cross to Cameroon. I think our leader from Cameroon is ready. Send our regards to to the government. Yes.
Hi.
Hello. Yes, Engineer Ambassador Nyako. Hi.
Hey.
Good evening.
Greetings,
Good evening.
Mulundo Daniel. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Accept warm greetings from Douala, Cameroon. That is the economic capital. Cameroon is situated at the armpit of Africa. And the blessings we are having is that it's a bilingual country, which means that if you are coming to invest in Cameroon or with any projects in Africa, passing through Cameroon would be a great idea because you'll be able to penetrate the Francophone community as well as the Anglophone community, given that we speak English and French as our official language. I often say that Cameroon is the only country that gives Africa a place on the world map. That notwithstanding to, as far as the blockchain is concerned in Cameroon, me in particular, I started, I delved into this venture back in 2014, and by then it wasn't easy since the idea wasn't welcome. People had little or no knowledge about the blockchain, but as the years was moving by, through the sensitization and through some projects, and unfortunately some Ponzi schemes, some people came to know about the blockchain after when they had a very bad experience with some of the Ponzi schemes. Those who are curious enough wanted to know what the blockchain, the technology is all about. And that is how, through sensitization and teachings in Cameroon, many people have been able to understand what blockchain is all about. And just to also let us know that the Cameroon government is a member of the World Government Blockchain Association. There is an association known as the World Government Blockchain Association. And back in 2019, the conference was held in Cameroon, and I was privileged with a few of my friends to be part of that conference. And this is actually just to make us to understand that the Cameroon government, though reluctant, but they are making a lot of progress. And anything that has to do with knowledge, teachings, and then making people to create awareness as far as this technology is concerned, the Cameroon government is willing. It's just that for the past few years, for the past 3 to 4 years, there has been a lot of these bad guys who came around and they dealt with a lot of people's funds in the names of investment projects. Because when it has to do with money, that's where most of the youth will always go towards that direction. But as they have been touched, I think their eyes are very clear now. And so it made the government to also slow down the pace at which they were moving, including blockchain in Cameroon. But as of now, the atmosphere is calm, it is good, it is friendly with the government. And like I said, Cameroon is a fertile ground because it is a bilingual country, English and French. Thank you so much, Mulundo Daniel. I think the last time we met, that was in Nairobi, Kenya.
Before you run away, Ambassador Nyako, what do you think Mitroplus Labs can do to make sure that the blockchain gets stable in Cameroon? What do you think Mitroplus Labs can do over there to make sure that we boost, and also to make sure that people who have been very negative on the technology gets it in a better way?
Okay. That's a very powerful question. So, like I said, many people have embraced the idea, but the challenge we're having in Cameroon is people are operating as islands. So we don't have a common structure in Cameroon that can bring people together under a common umbrella for sensitization. But this project, Mitro Labs, I think is coming to Cameroon will be the first, and is actually going to be a great project to make Cameroonians to see the need of coming together. Because if we operate as islands, there are weaknesses that an individual may be facing, which another one could identify. So when we come together through this, we can be able to identify that and then be one another's keeper and be able to overcome these challenges. So Microlab will be a very, very great help as far as Cameroon is concerned, given that we are all scattered. Everybody is claiming to be master of himself in different directions. So there is no umbrella as of now. I think Microlab has just come at a great time. This is the great timing as far as this project is concerned.
Thank you so much. I'm afraid we are running out of time, but that was a great insight on what is happening in Cameroon. So let me cross to, we'll get back to you soon.
Thank you.
Keep online. Let's cross to Ghana. Mr. Prince Anim is already in the queue here. I really want to get close with this session. Let's end with Ghana, and of course, we are going to go live now in the studios. There are more guests that we have here. They want to say hi to you, and we move forward. Ghana leaders, are you ready?
Yes, we are ready. I hope you guys can.
Good evening, Prince Anim. Of recent, you had one of the finest blockchain events where more than 700 people were in one room, and you managed to gather them in just three days. How did you manage? How was it, and what was the reception?
Great. Greetings to everybody from Ghana. I mean, the motherland of Africa. My friend in Cameroon, you wanted to hear my title, but Ghana, I mean, when it comes to Africa, it's all about Ghana. That is on the lighter note. So the blockchain adoption and then the message of blockchain is really gaining momentum in Ghana here. Like you rightly said, it was 850 people within 4 days of preparation. We were able to do that. It tells you that now people are beginning to accept the concept of blockchain and then the opportunities it come with in Ghana. The reason why personally I'm in love with Mitroplus is that people really want to learn about crypto. People really want to learn about blockchain. But the question is, where are they going to learn it? And Mitroplus is solving that problem. It's providing the opportunity or the platform for people to learn about this crypto and then this blockchain ecosystem, which is going to impact life. One problem that is going to solve is the problem of unemployment, which is on the rampant in Africa. Now, if people are aware about blockchain technology, we can get a lot of employment opportunities in the ecosystem. So personally, and then Ghana, we've embraced Mitroplus already, and we are ready to bounce with it. Thank you.
To find you in Ghana, so that we roll out this journey. One of our key leaders
Sure.
in Ambassador Nyaku Humphreys just told us that in Douala and Cameroon at large, they have a challenge where the small groups are in fractions, so which has not even given a very good mileage for the blockchain ecosystem. So with this coming of Mitroplus Labs, where we are building a platform where all leaders and Africans are able to fellowship and we speak, I believe it's taking us far. Thank you so much, Mr. Anim. Kindly share our regards to Mr. Hartwell and also the team around it.
Sure, we'll do that. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Daniel.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to another topic of discussion. On this segment, we've brought another leader all the way from Burundi.
Yes.
Mezute.
Mezeneza.
Amakuru yawe.
Meza. Ayawe ni gute.
That's where I stop.
Yeah. Asking how are you?
That is fine.
Okay.
So kindly say hello to people, say greetings to them, and those who are watching us, say hello to them. And also those who are from Francophone countries, say hi to them in the camera.
Okay. Bonjour, bon après-midi, bonsoir, selon où vous êtes actuellement. Je m'appelle Yvon Cielo Gindahayo. Actuellement, je vis en Ouganda, mais originaire du Burundi et membre de Mitroplus Labs. Je voulais juste pour vous informer que c'est une grande opportunité d'embrasser, de joindre Mitroplus Lab parce que, comme vous le savez, nous avons un problème en Afrique. On n'a pas quelqu'un, ou bien une société, ou bien le gouvernement pour nous mettre ensemble et profiter des opportunités comme le blockchain, le métaverse et l'intelligence artificielle. C'est pour cela que Mitroplus Lab est là pour résoudre ce problème en essayant d'établir des établissements un peu partout en Afrique. Ils ont dit que d'ici 2026, il y aura plus de 1000 centres de sensibilisation dans tous les pays africains, qui est une bonne chose. Et aussi, ça va être gratuit. Vous n'avez pas à payer de l'argent, ce qui était très rare en Afrique. Actuellement, on fait circuler le formulaire d'enregistrement. Vous allez le voir partout sur nos chaînes. Ouais, c'est tout. Si vous avez des questions, on est tous là. Vous pouvez les poser. On va vous répondre. On est là pour vous.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
My French, usually I use it when I'm asking for food. Hey, I can ask food and also I can say good day.
Yeah, actually.
But let me ask you some questions. Maybe to the people, probably you're going to explain to them in French. To the people who are watching us from the Francophone countries, there are many people from Congo, West Africa, even in East Africa, there are many countries that speak French. So, what solutions do you see that Mitroplus Labs is providing to these people? Because of recent, there is someone who traveled all the way from Burundi.
Oh.
He came here and he had lost $10,000
Okay.
in one of a Ponzi scheme. Someone sent a link. He paid for them a dinner in Dubai because he was invited as a guest that come and see this project. So they reached there, they ate food, they slept in one of the best hotels, and then after 2 days they went back home. They went on the yacht. So when they went back home, they were convinced that for sure this is a blockchain related program. And before you know it, he sold off his house in Bujumbura. This person is explaining to me after watching what we were doing. So he told me, but now how do I get this kind of information? And how am I going to be helped? Because I don't know which one is which one. So briefly explain to them.
Actually, before I talk to them, I'll just first take this opportunity to thank, I was saying it in French, but I would like also to say it in English, to thank the founders and the team behind Mitroplus Labs. It really came at the right time. As you were saying, we've been having a lot of issues, especially in Francophone countries. I myself have been a victim of that. So
tell them in French.
Yes. Bonsoir, bonjour, bon après-midi, selon où vous êtes. Mitroplus Lab est ici pour résoudre les problèmes qu'on a parfois ici chez nous. Vous voyez, il y avait des sociétés qui ont venu ici en Afrique. Ils ont essayé de nous recruter, d'essayer de nous faire croire qu'on a déjà des opportunités, alors que c'est juste des escroqueries. Mais ici, comme vous le voyez, c'est une plateforme légitime. C'est une plateforme qui est connue par les gouvernements ougandais et un peu aussi en Afrique. Donc, vous n'avez rien à craindre. On n'est pas ici pour vous demander de l'argent ou bien vous demander de quoi. On est juste ici pour faire avancer le projet de sensibilisation gratuitement de l'intelligence artificielle, le métaverse et le blockchain en général.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
I look forward to learn more French.
I'm here, please.
Because we need to translate most of this information.
Okay.
In Frankfurt, I mean in French, so
All
that
right.
people can be able to.
All right.
But still, before I'm about to wind up this session, a lot of people have joined in. There's another expert who is coming to talk about their training program, how it's going to be. So for the people who are in Burundi, specifically, address them in Kirundi.
Oh,
in less than a minute.
Okay. I think also the people from Rwanda will also pick, because we almost speak the same language. Mwiriwe, mumeze neza muri hose. Nitwa Ivan Ngendahayo, nkaba ndi Umurundi mugenzi wanyu. Nagomba mwese ndabahimirize muze muri Mitroplus Labs, muyaregistre, hama mwige ni ku buntu, mwige ku bintu bijanye na blockchain, ibintu bijanye na metaverse, na intelligence artificielle, mubimenye kuko aho isi igeze abantu nivyo bariko barakoresha mu kwiteza imbere, mu creer ubuzi, mu kwibenya. Naguma ndabasabe vraiment muyandikishe, mwige, nta numwe azobasaba amafaranga, ni ku buntu. Hama a part de ça, uko imisi igenda tumaze kubona yuko ama presence ari menshi, tuzokugurura centre mu Burundi Bujumbura, hama abe hariho umwigisha ahari, hama mu nyuma hazozaho n'ayandi ma projet avuye mu bijanye nyene n'ibituko turavuga. Hama murakoze cyane ngose.
I also must say that murakoze cyane. Imani ifite imbaraga.
Okay. You know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for always making time and translate all this information. So let me cross to Nigeria. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to invite Mr. Paul. Paul is a managing partner and is one of the founders of Mitroplus Labs. Paul, he has a very big CV and he's going to be able to invite our keynote speaker in the next 1 or 2 minutes. Then from there, we're going to cross to Mr. Ivibi, and then we have a Q&A. I mean, we have a course outlook from our expert, Mr. Andrew. Andrew is also ready, getting the class ready. Then from there, we'll cross to Q&A. From the Q&A, we shall run on our YouTube channel so that we watch our last premiere of these episodes that we've been sharing. From the last premiere of the episodes, we are going to release more information. There is another episode that is coming, another series of blockchain in farming. You're going to see already people are having projects in farming. From blockchain in farming, we also cross to blockchain in identification. So there are many, and a lot of information that is about to be released. Every day we are doing it deliberate to produce one series at a time. So good evening, Mr. Paul Ezefulukwe. I need to eat some fufu when I come to Nigeria.
Yeah, it's going to be with egusi soup.
Egusi soup, yeah.
So Dan, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. It's always wonderful to see the spirit of Africa. I thank you all. It's a beautiful thing when a people unite together for a common goal, and that's what we are seeing here tonight, and all the time that we come together. This is beautiful. So, not to waste your time, you all know me, but just because of we've spent almost an hour. Let me quickly invite to the mic Jude Ozinebwe. Jude Ozinebwe is a member of stakeholders in Blockchain Association of Nigeria. He's is a stakeholder, and also he's the founder and convener of CyberChain. CyberChain is a cybersecurity outfit for the blockchain, and also a partner at Xenochrome. So let's invite him to take the mic and give us, talk to us about why we should all be here. Why should we take training? what is really the essence, what's the importance of training. Thank you guys, and do make welcome Jude Ozinewe. Thank you.
Hello, guys. Good day. How are you? Thank you, Daniel, and thanks to Paul and to all those that have spoken earlier. So I'm Jude, and I'm from Nigeria, just as Paul has said. So I'll just quickly go into the conversation of today. But first of all, I want to appreciate the entire team of Mitroplus for putting this together. I think this is one of the good initiatives that we've seen coming out of Africa. And it's good that we are seeing the collaborative force. I've heard someone speak from Cameroon. By the way, I'll be visiting Cameroon soon, so get ready to host me. And as well, Kenya and other places in Africa. This cohesive force is important to move the continent forward as regards blockchain education. Yeah, so quickly, I'm going to be talking about the importance of blockchain education. The importance of blockchain education. Why is it necessary for someone to take up an educational path in the blockchain ecosystem? Right, so Africa is at a point where we are seeing the adoption of blockchain vis-a-vis the resistance of blockchain. Just like my man said from Cameroon, the first experience that most people had in the blockchain space had to do with Ponzi scheme. And it's not different from what we have experienced in Nigeria as well. Some 4 or 5 years back, those were the experiences that people had. So it was even very difficult for we educators and leaders in the space to come publicly to talk about blockchain and cryptocurrencies. However, with continuous educational drive that a few of us have been doing, the organization that I represent, the association that I belong to, which is the Stakeholders in Blockchain Association in Nigeria, which arguably is the largest in Africa. We've been doing lots of education, to the people and engagement with government so as to remove that stigma of scam. Because when you go to people and you try to tell them about blockchain, the first thing you hear them say is a scam thing, it's a Ponzi scheme, and you wouldn't blame them because that's the first experience that many of them had. People selling off their land, selling off their properties, selling off their cars to invest in a blockchain project, and they get rug pulled, or they just lose their funds. People started having this adverse effect of blockchain. And of course, the other challenge of blockchain, which is the traceability, like you said, government had issues with that. So they were like, this cryptocurrency business and this blockchain talk, when something happens there, you cannot trace it. But with proper education and engagement, government started seeing that it can be traced. I mean, with the Merkle tree and all of that, with the hash, and you can trace anything, Fast forward, this year, just a few weeks ago, a few of you must have heard that the Nigerian government had approved at a national level a blockchain policy. So that goes to show that there is progress in what we are doing. Now, how can we synergize on this? How can we build on this to ensure that we are able to drive our dream home? It is through coordinated education. Can you hear me, please? Hi, can you hear me, please?
Carry on, please.
Okay, thank you. So through coordinated education, we can reach as many people as possible. We can change the paradigm in the continent so that when we are talking to people about blockchain, that stigma of Ponzi and scam would have been eroded. The only way to get that done is through coordinated education. Now that the government is beginning to look into blockchain, not just in Nigeria, all across Africa, we need professionals in the space. The new challenge that comes with this is if we don't educate people professionally, we will start seeing quack blockchain projects coming up in Africa. A few years ago, the challenge was in the medical field, where you have lots of quack doctors and quack nurses and giving prescription over the counter and doing surgery for people, and people were losing lives.
that challenge that was in the medical field, we are seeing it as an impending challenge that is going to come up in the blockchain space. So we need lots of collaboration. We need the likes of Mitroplus Labs and many other educational providers to come together to look into a coordinated syllabus to begin to train Africans on becoming professional blockchain people. Now, after the training, what next? Government need these professionals, the banks need these professionals, law enforcement agents need these professionals, the agricultural sector, the real estate sector, entertainment, hospitality, virtually so many sectors.
I'm afraid, my brother, your network is breaking, but kindly let me have Paul. Paul, briefly, are you able to come back here?
Yeah, I'm live.
Yes.
I think, Dan, I think we need to do something with the studio guys. Anytime somebody is called to the mic, we need to shut down the mic in the studio or the monitor. I'm having echo, strong echo feedback. I think Jude is back. Can we check him out? Is Jude back? Oh, can you all hear me, or is it Dan's mic that is off or my mic?
No.
The internet?
We can hear you. It's on the network, I think. Jude had an issue.
Okay, so Jude had an issue. Let's just, but I think he has delivered his message. He has spoken about why we need training. The whole ecosystem is very large. He mentioned from law enforcement. So let's just carry on with the program since Jude has delivered. Thank you.
So we look forward to learn from him.
Can you hear me, please?
Jude, you're coming back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, I had some network issues. Can you hear me now?
Okay. So maybe in just a half a minute, we can wind up with you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. Yes, so in my analogy, I was saying that you cannot employ someone based on YouTube videos. That is why it is very important for people to go through structured training. And I think Mitroplus Lab is one of the good places to go in Africa. They are cut across many countries in West Africa, East Africa, South Africa. So even Central Africa, Mitroplus Lab is making some footprint there. So it is essential for people that are playing in this space to go through structured trainings where we'll be able to export knowledge. We want to see in the next few years where Africans can build solutions for Africans instead of importing solutions from wherever, which has been over the years, even in many other industries. We want to take advantage of the fact that we were here when Web3 came. So we are not migrating into it. It is coming to meet us. So let's position ourselves and let people take advantage for Africans to build solutions for Africans. Then beyond building solutions for Africans, because as a farmer, you become successful after farming and producing for yourself, you should be able to sell to others, right? So after building solutions for Africans, we can sell, we can ship out our solutions to Europe, to America. What that does is it's going to increase GDP, our gross domestic product. Another thing that we do is foreign direct investment. We're going to be bringing money into the continent instead of taking resources, instead of taking money out of the continent. Every African country is looking for how to strengthen their currency. And one of the easiest ways to get that done is through technology. And there's an advantage that technology has, which is blockchain. So we want to see a cohesive force of everybody coming into the blockchain space. And let us see how we can use properly organized education. We don't want to start having issues with quacks. We should come together and flush out all the Ponzi schemes and all those scammers. We should flush them out of our ecosystem. Let those that have good solutions come together and synergize. If there's a product for transportation built by a Kenyan, every Nigerian can adopt it. Every Cameroonian can adopt it. Every South African can adopt it. If we have product built by a Ghanaian can build a product and we can fall on it and use it. So thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you very much. Once again, I am Jude Ozinegbe.
Jude is one of computer scientists and also a member of CBAN. CBAN is a blockchain association in Nigeria, but he has also served in many other blockchain projects. So we have other guests who have joined us tonight, and of course, they're gonna introduce themselves. Simon.
Yes, sir.
Simon, say hi to people and also peace.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Africa. We are so much glad and so excited to have you. We are so happy that you're all here. We are so happy that you're calling in more people, that you are bringing in more people to join this. Please share Mitroplus Labs with everyone. Share it on your social media handles. Share it with your friends and everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Allow me to also introduce this. There are many ladies in blockchain, so kindly say hi to people. And what's your position in this?
Okay. Hello, good evening. I believe that in Africa, wherever you are, it must be evening. So good evening to you all. My name is Peace Businje, and I'm a leader at Mitroplus Labs.
Wow.
In addition to that, I am very many things, and one of them, I am a Pan-Africanist. So you have no idea.
You're following the spirit of Mandela and others.
How it excites me that there's such a thing. I don't know if you guys understand what has been given to you. I do not know if you get it, but we are here to make you get it.
Wow.
If this doesn't, if you're like me, you're really as excited as I am.
Peace, before I leave on your desk,
yes,
there are many theories around women. Women are supposed to be at home. Women are supposed to be in the kitchen. Women are not supposed to be into this innovative thinking, talking about creativity, blockchain adoption, AI, big data. Do you think that is it the right time for the African mothers, African women to be on the forefront of the tech?
Thank you, Daniel. Yes, I believe this. It is true. What Daniel said is true. There are very many stereotypes in regards to gender. Some have been there in the past. Some are still existing. And there's a way society, we have societal expectations.
Yeah.
For as long as you are a woman, there's a way you are expected. There are certain things that are expected of you and some that are not expected of you. And to my fellow women, to women, if we could do statistics really, I want to believe that the women on this Zoom tonight have taken a very smaller percentage than the men. Even here in the studios, I am the only woman here. But I want to speak for us, and I want to encourage all of us.
And then in the Muslim community, they say that the ratio is 1 to 4.
I know.
Every 5 people, 4 of them are women.
4? Is
Yes.
that so?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay. I want to encourage us women. I want to tell us that it is time we position ourselves. It's time we forge paths for inclusivity.
Okay.
It is time we get involved in these things because, let me tell you, we are in the era of knowledge. I hope we all know that. Even in this 21st century, are we still in the 21st century?
Yeah.
Anyway, it is really a fact that still women have certain expectations. Sorry, men, society expects certain things from women. And as women, it is the onus is on us to decide to come up with these transformative ideas. I want to take this opportunity to really thank Mitroplus Labs. Let me tell you, when we were starting about blockchain and cryptocurrency, we messed up big time. And one of the reasons why we messed up is because we did not have what we have today. We didn't have this knowledge. We didn't know. At that time, we didn't even know what blockchain was. Some of us went into it because the word cryptocurrency sounded nice.
Please, let me take you in regards in today's agenda and why you're in this forum right now. I understand that you are in the communication team.
Yes.
You are one of the guys that communicate to the students who are watching us live on the Zoom call. How do you communicate first? Where do these people who have subscribed? Right now we have about 800 people already so far in the database.
Okay.
How do they get information and what should they expect?
Thank you, Daniel, once again. So our dear students, first of all, thank you so much for showing up. I would like to inform you, we have been calling, we have been sending SMSs, most of you.
So you call?
Yes.
Sometimes you make phone calls?
Yes, we do make phone calls, especially for Uganda. I don't know about other countries, but for Uganda, we called, we made these phone calls.
Okay, so you also send messages?
Yes, today we sent messages, I'm very, very sure.
You have a message platform?
Yes.
Then number 3
I even called these people back and they confirmed that they got the messages.
Wonderful. So you also send via email?
Yes, we have also been sending messages through email. Now, I want to tell you 2 things. One, you're not going to be receiving very many calls, and the SMSs may reduce. So we encourage you to please keep checking your emails. The main platform of sending you feedback will be through your emails.
There's an issue that I've just discovered. Even on some of my emails, I have a lot of them. So some emails, when they come from external accounts, they go under spam or maybe junk.
Yes.
So what could the end users must do if they don't see the emails coming through?
Yes, kindly go in your spam folder and check. Please check. Don't.
So they have to make it primary.
Or they can do that. Yes.
Okay.
You star Mitroplus and make sure you get the messages in your inbox. Yeah. And another thing, one more thing.
Which platform would you advise someone, if at all? Because people prefer use Gmail. There's another one called. Which other email, whatever? Yahoo.
But also, we encourage that you join our
Telegram.
Thank you. Our Telegram platform, because there we will be sending the messages and you'll be able, excuse me, to get them promptly.
Okay. So which kindly mention the platforms that are always official for information.
Number 1, email. Even those that are going to be, I wanted to say something before I mention these things. Mitroplus has given this to us as a gift. And I want to encourage you, especially the gentlemen, to spread the love. Give this gift to the women in your lives. Encourage them to subscribe and to register for our free, did you hear that well? Free online classes. Please give this. I think this is the best gift I would get from my husband.
When you call them free, people prefer, they think that anything comes that comes in a form of free. It is useless.
I know.
You've given what you don't want. So don't you think that there is money involved? And these scholarships and someone is trying to give back to the community?
Thank you, Daniel, for correcting me. These things are actually not free. Someone has paid a price. But we as students, we are getting them freely because someone has already paid for all of you. So what I would encourage you is encourage as many people to be part of this. Someone has already paid a price, by the way. Someone, thank you so much, our vision bearer, for actually thinking of us, for not being selfish, for being selfless, and deciding to share this knowledge from which you have benefited with the fellow Africans.
Thank you so much. We are running out of time.
Yeah, okay.
Please, I'm afraid. Let me also cross to Simon in the next 2 minutes, and because I also understand that you are playing two parts here.
Yeah.
But let me go deeper in the communication. You play there a major role.
Yeah.
So
tell
us your part.
I'm here to talk about our communications. As Peace mentioned earlier on, our communications are done through email and telegram. So it's either email or telegram. So I encourage all of you to keep active on your emails, keep checking your emails, because we are going to keep, it's the mode of communication that we are going to be using throughout. So
how about when we are fellowshipping? I hope we also use these other platforms like YouTube and
like right now we are live on Zoom and YouTube, so please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow all our social media platforms, because we are going to be posting everything that every activity that is going to be taking place there. But every official communication is going to be carried out on our Telegram channel and our emails.
What's the name of your Telegram channel?
The Telegram channel is Mitroplus Labs.
Is it public?
It is a public platform.
Okay.
It is a public platform. And as you mentioned earlier, we have a number of you that have registered with the blockchain literacy centers. We encourage you to call in more people, as many as possible, to register with the blockchain literacy centers for them to learn, for them to have these free courses. I mean, we don't pay any coin. No one is supposed to ask you for a coin. You're not supposed to pay any penny for our courses. A lot of you have been active on our Telegram channels. People like Alan, people like George. We've seen a lot of you that have been active. Please keep being active. Please keep informing other people about Mitroplus Labs.
I'm afraid we are running out of time, but this is in your last comments. When the students are going to study, there's a platform called Google Classroom. And also very soon, I am aware that there's a platform, an application, which is going to be in the App Store and Play Store in a time to come, where learners are able now to relate with whatever is taught. So how are these learners are going to use Google Classroom?
Thank you, Daniel. For now, we are using Google Classroom for all the lessons that are going to be taking place. So all students, all learners, I want to let you know that we are going to use Google platforms for all the classes. And later on, as he mentioned, we are building an application where we're going to be able, we will want to be using Google Classroom in the future. We are going to create a Mitroplus Labs application where all students are going to be able to be communicated to as they communicate back.
Actually, yes. Thank you so much. I believe our Studio B is also ready. I want to bring in the experts. Andrew. Andrew is one of our blockchain experts, and he's going to talk to you. You get to understand how the Google Classroom is working, how we have organized, and how we are moving forward. So kindly, I'm asking someone to unmute Andrew. Andrew, good evening to you.
I thought he was telling us to leave. He did this.
I am having, let's say, a Hotmail account. Will I be able to access Google Classroom?
And your Google Classroom works with Gmail account. So you need to create a Gmail account. Is my screen visible now?
Kindly keep.
Hello, is my screen visible then?
It's not visible. I can't see it, but keep sharing.
All right, I don't know what's the issue, but let's. Let me just redo it one more time.
Mr. Andrew, I'm afraid we are running out of time, but kindly troubleshoot with your equipment so that the team is aware of how they're going to run through. Yes, I think it's coming. Yeah, there you are.
I think there was a problem with network.
There you go. Let's go, please. It has come.
Okay, that's very good. So we have the classrooms here. Like I told you earlier, we are going to start with the beginner level. Okay, so the beginner level is level 1, as you can see here. When you, how do you seeing the class code, which is VAED MQD.
All right? Yeah, when I send you the code, you just go to Google Classes, Google Classroom, then you'll sign up with a code. So you will be among the people in the classroom. Here. Okay, we have teachers, then students are all going to be lined up here. So you'll be amongst the students. Okay, we are going to start sending the code tonight. So everyone will be entering into the class, even before the classes begin. All right? So still here at Stream, we have the topics well laid down. Okay, after joining the class, you have to read through the syllabus. You will see them on the Google Classroom stream. Okay, you'll be able to comment differently on how you want the classes to be delivered. All right. Then also you'll have access to courseworks. Through courseworks, we shall be able to add for you courseworks, and in this could be able to do, and then homeworks. You'll be able to get trading signals and so many other and other content. So after that, you will be graded. The grades will be, you will see them in the classroom still. I don't think my screen is still sharing, but you will see how the grades will be done in the classes, in the classroom. But all classes are going to be done on Zoom. The live interaction is going to be done on Zoom. Okay? Yeah, so today we shall be sending in the class code, and you guys will be joining in the code. You'll be joining the classroom via the class code, and we shall all join through the beginner level. Even if you are high level skilled, or you are already military grade, or even if you're a pro trader, kindly you're going to start with the beginner level, so that at least for us we gauge and see where you really fall. We have the rules of engagement. Yeah, Mr. Festo is going to come on to talk about the rules of engagement. How are we supposed to behave when we are in the class?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother Andrew, for that kind of great work you guys are doing, because we believe that you're gonna give out the best of the best, and there are many experts who are joining your team to deliver courses. Someone asked me a question. I believe you'll be able to answer it. If there, right now, if someone wants to start software development on blockchain, do you have the course right now in the beginning, or it's coming very soon on the development? It's something that you can answer probably.
Yeah, the courses are going to come. You want me to answer that, or okay?
No, it's something that you can answer later on. I'm afraid we are running behind the schedule. There's a premiere that is coming very soon, so we don't want to miss out. We want to direct all of you people to go there, watch it, subscribe on it, share with your friends, so that this information gets even to the deepest soul in a remote area. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to thank you so much for these 2 episodes that we've had, where we've gotten the state of blockchain from leaders, the nitty-gritties of experts coming through, and also we've understood how we are going to learn as learners, those who have really subscribed to our channels. And now let me cross over to the vision bearer, Mr. Festo Ivaibi, to say hi to you. Kindly give him a thumbs up if you are able to do that wherever you are, because this gentleman works tirelessly to make sure that we have the best of the best. Him and the team, they have allocated $4.08 million to all of us to see that we grow the African blockchain ecosystem. Carry on, my brother. Good evening.
Good evening.
Before you say hello to people, you are a man of chats, because I see them in the background. I hope
yeah,
we've not interrupted you.
I live by these things. Just like a farmer sees his gardens and crops and is happy about everything, this is what makes me happy. It's what puts food on the table. And I would love to pass on the knowledge to everyone in a way that we can create so many people, we can duplicate so many people that can live this way. I myself, I very much looked for jobs. I understand the jobs are not there because even the people that are in places for those jobs right now are still looking after some other people. So this is the reason why we give an opportunity to everyone to be able to learn, and we'll be able to duplicate so many people like you leaders. So we are already out of time, so I'm going to use exactly 3 minutes for my for my small presentation because we have overshot the purpose of this Zoom. It was mostly supposed to be a Q&A for the students. Mostly, we would love to hear from the students. So the classes are mostly technical about financial indicators. And if you are not ready to learn, you might be going to waste time, but I would urge you to be ready and give a lot of effort to this. Like you guys have gone to school. This is, my mentality is that I went to school for a very long time to be able to get a degree, and then I was being prepared to get to get a job, which I didn't get. So guys, take this seriously, because now this is knowledge you're going to be able to use to employ your own selves. So do not think of it as something you are just going to play with. Take it in and receive it like your life is going to depend on it. Yeah, this is how I took it. Then we expect you to have a laptop and a phone, and we shall also recommend the applications that you will be able to download, and we use those ones. So if you do not have a laptop, at least have a good phone. Right now, we are not yet able to provide laptops to every scholar of ours, but probably later, as the money allows, we will be able to reach out to several people in aid for laptops and internet in several blockchain centers that we are trying to put up. We shall have different courseworks, and we'll be revisiting them for those that want to, for those that have not grasped what we intend for them to learn. The revisiting is because we want everyone to be brought up to speed, to be brought to a level where we want them to be. Yeah? Yes. And next is that we expect everyone to dedicate time for this. We understand that there are people that we are going to begin with in the first classes, and those people will not be able to, they will fall out on the way as things become harder. And some people will attend certain classes and then also do not attend other classes. We are going to leave the classes open. So for the first 1 week or 2 weeks, it's going to be a free entry and a free exit. But after the second week, we are going to meter the attendance and performance of students, and then we shall be able to lock the classroom. So we shall not allow any other people to enter the classroom, because we will have gotten the serious people that we want. Because it's out of these serious people that we want to duplicate and then be able to get the personnel that we are going to be to use to establish more blockchain literacy centers in different parts of Africa, so that we can transform Africa through the technology that we love, through blockchain, through trading cryptocurrencies, and through artificial intelligence and metaverse. We shall also have online fellowships once a week, and these online fellowships will not be classes. They won't be classes. They will be us talking about cryptocurrencies and how the market has treated us, and probably talk about what we should have looked for, the financial indicators, the signals, and everything. So we shall have classes 3 times a week, and then 1 online fellowship. And if you guys need to support us, it's through sharing, commenting, and following our social media handles. There is no one that is going to ask you for a single penny. Beware of fraudsters, because as we grow bigger, I know people will start to create up several other Mitroplus pages, and they will call you people for money. No one is going to ever ask you for money from Mitroplus. Every service is paid for. Every service is going to be free. And what we need, dedicated individuals to be able to pay attention and to be able to pay attention and then learn exactly what we want them to learn. Yeah. So do not expect that we shall have a communication where you get to pay money or where you subscribe to something. It's not going to be like that for Mitroplus Labs. We just need to create things. We just need to create. We just need to create an atmosphere where we have students that will be able to learn and then learn exactly what we want them to learn so that they can be ambassadors of this technology throughout Africa. We can rewrite the history of Africa if we all join hands together. Yeah, we can rewrite the history of Africa if we all join hands together. So what I hope for us to benefit from all this is that I hope everyone can be able to fulfill with their assignments and with their assessments, and in their classes, we can be able to change the stigma that is within the industry of blockchain and cryptocurrencies all over Africa. We can solve the unemployment that is very rampant amongst us youths, basically. And there is a lot of ignorance in this technology. So we can decide, we are going to be able to disperse as much knowledge if we are so many out there that know exactly the authentic blockchain and the authentic users of cryptocurrencies and everything. And we are going to be able to advocate for internet in rural areas and also blockchain literacy centers in several rural areas, because actually what we are creating a team from you guys that we are going to be able to push in several urban centers in different parts of Africa, so that we'll be able to drive the transformation of blockchain, starting with us Africans. And if we can create trading and blockchain geniuses in Africa, we are going to be able to duplicate so many blockchain literacy centers. Our goal is to create 1,000 blockchain literacy centers by 2026. So literally, you are not studying for only your own benefits. You are studying for your nation. You are studying for your countrymen and women. You are studying for the future of Africa. Let's try to be able to have this at the back of our mind and embrace it with every fiber of our being, and be able to push it as much as we can. This education has been very expensive. So the reason as to why we have made it free is so that we can get as many people that are willing to study as possible. And the sieve is on, so we shall be left with only people that are strong in this and that are brilliant in this. So I urge you to work hard and be able to get to the goals where we want you guys to be, and be able to also foster the adoption of blockchain in Africa. Thank you so much. Daniel, are we still there?
Hello, good evening, everybody. I think Mr. Daniel is disturbed with the network, but if you are listening me very well, I had so many questions. But before that, my name is James Noasima, and I'm very happy to be part of this meeting, and we are so grateful on behalf of other listeners. So I will not ask any question. I will just extend my sincere thanks to everyone who has been part of this, and the Mitroplus Labs for the opportunity really that you have brought. We are so grateful. We have our brothers from Cameroon, we have our brothers from Rwanda, from Burundi, everywhere. So blockchain is integrating us in every aspect of life, social.
This is our call of duty. Remember, Jesus said that how do you attain greatness? You only attain greatness through serving masses. And we are here to serve masses. We are here to change the African story. The African story has been known that there is a lot of high levels of ignorance, poverty, and others. So we are here to document, to tell the story. We are here to tell people that, look, there's a lot of opportunities in Africa. There's a lot of good things. We are able to build our blockchain facilities, infrastructure, even to the governments. This is your message. Instead of borrowing money from the West, let's understand how blockchain works. Let's go there. We tokenize most of our projects in the transport, green energy, infrastructure, roads, network, hospitals, schools. Let's try to make sure that we understand how we can tokenize most of our infrastructures so that we build, we want to see a train coming from South Africa to the Northern Africa. We want to see a road network that connects from East Africa to West Africa so that we become a United States of Africa. Thank you so much. May God, good Lord, bless you so much. Have a lovely evening. Good night.